I've always been drawn to the north. It's just like something in my blood pulling me towards that magnetic pole. My heart and spirit crave vast, wild, and remote places. My adventures in these wild northern ranges are made complete by witnessing and participating in the human cultural practices that live from and for the land and the sea. I've created this ceramic installation art project, a subsistence dinner table, in order to represent an interconnectedness with the environment and with one another. I wanted to create a celebration of subsistence foods, with an invitation for all Alaskans to gather, to share, and connect over this most basic and infinitely nuanced interconnection with our environment. Each ceramic piece has been designed and created to represent the environment in which each subsistence species is situated. Each environment and species is represented together as a part of a holistic feast, with humans balancing together in relationship with the earth. I envisioned a potluck celebration of wild Alaskan foods where people could gather to share sentiments and stories around subsistence and their interconnectedness with the environment. As an artist and art educator, I wonder how this relationship between environment and society is disrupted by climate change in Alaska, how Alaskans are maintaining and fostering resiliency, and how that connection can be understood and expressed through art. By studying and creating art based on experiences with the environment, the cultural commons of Alaska, and both indigenous and Western ways of knowing, I hope to create awareness as to how Alaskans' environment impacts society. Educational theorist Chet Bowers describes the cultural commons as all of the forms of knowledge, values, practices, and relationships that have been handed down over generations, that have been the basis of individual and community self-sufficiency, and that have enabled members of the community to be less dependent upon money economy. On a basic human level, environmental issues severely impact our access to home, food, water, and basic necessities. According to researchers with the International Arctic Research Center, Alaska has recently experienced profound environmental change related to extreme weather events and deviations from the historical climate. Sustained warmth and major ecosystem changes have impacted the daily lives of Alaskans around the state. In the big picture, the climate crisis is directly intertwined with the rapid acceleration of economic globalization, both of which impacting the daily lives of people. This beckons a call for radical new ways of thinking and lifestyles which do not impinge upon the lives of future generations, with whole ecological systems in mind. A new ecological paradigm requires a shift in the way that we see, feel, and value the world and our basic relationships. When I think about this most basic relationship, my mind goes to survival and how we subsist off of the environment, whether we are conscious of it or not. Even the air that we breathe and the water we drink comes from our natural surroundings. There is not one human on this planet, even in the big cities, who does not subsist off of the earth. So I chose subsistence as my focus, and how it not only connects us with the earth, but with our friends, families, and communities. As humans, we can choose to think and live both individually and collectively in a way that does not impinge upon the environment and all future generations. We can learn from our past and our present and one another in order to reimagine sustainable futures for Alaska.